Hi, I'm Evelyn Esumi. I'm here to talk about vector addition. A variety of mathematical operation can be performed with an upon vectors. One such operation is the addition of vectors. Two vectors can be added together to determine the result or resultant. This is the this process of adding two or more vectors has already been discussed in an earlier unit. Recall in our section of Newton's law of motion that the net force experienced by an object was determined by computer the vector sum of all the individual forces acting upon that object. That the net force that is the net force was the result of adding up all the forces vectors. During that unit, the rules of swimming vector were kept rel- relatively rela- relatively rela- relatively simple. Observe the following simulation of two forces vectors. So here in this case, two forces vector. So we have 5 newtons plus 5 newtons. It's gonna give you 10. So 5 newtons plus -5 is gonna give you 0. 5 plus 10 is gonna give you 15. So in this case, 10 plus -5 goes in. That's how it is. These rules, let's solve. Okay, let's take some practice on. Let's take understanding the following practice problem. In each case, use the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, let's talk about the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, Pythagorean theory. The Pythagorean theory is the useful method of determining the result of adding two vectors that make the right angle to each other. The method is not applicable for adding more than two vectors or for adding vectors that are not 90 degrees to each other. The Pythagorean theory is a mathematical equation that results the length of the size of right angle to the length of the hypotenuse of a right angle. Pythagorean theory. So Pythagorean theory, this is the equation. So B A C, and this is the 90 degrees. So you square everything. So A squared plus B squared is equals to C squared. To see how the method works, consider the following problems. Eric leaves the base says Eric leaves Eric leaves the base camp and hikes 11 kilogram north, and then hikes 11 kilogram is determine Eric's resulting displacement. This problem asks to determine the result of adding two displacement vectors and are at right angle of each other. The result of walking 11 kilometers and not and 11 kilometers is a vector directed northwest as shown in the diagram to the right. Since the northward displacement and the eastward displacement are at the right angle to each other, the Python grid can be used to determine the resultants. So here, here is the result. So he says 11 north kilogram plus 11 east kilometers. Oh, kilometers, sorry. East. He says add them. So it's gonna be 11 east plus 11 11 north plus 11 east, and gives you the R. 11, 11 north east. So in this case, you square 11 squared plus 11 squared equals to R squared. So 242 equals to R squared. So 242 square root of 242 equals to R. So 442 R squared. So R is equals to 15.6. Okay, and that's it. Thank you, my brother.